Men always talk about how women take long to get ready. Look at this mofo.
I look good for my followers, you know.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Jen and Nate.
It's D8.
And welcome back, you guys.
Rawr.
If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, you know what fucking time it is.
Hit the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, and tune in for what's next.
Comment down below video ideas, cause bitch, we don't know. But as you guys can tell, we are back and we're so much freaking better.
I think you're doing better.
Alright, so last month, I believe it was a month ago, wasn't it?
About?
We made a video, well, I made a video basically discussing my biggest problem. It's probably one of our longest videos of me being like real personal with people, but I don't care honestly, because I feel like people like authentic YouTubers. They don't like somebody that's gonna make, like, they don't want somebody that's gonna make it seem like they're happy 24/7, but to each his own, I guess. But so much has changed within that month that video was posted. Like, it's ridiculous how much has changed. So first and foremost, I did try the Dobrik burrito at Chipotle, and it was really good. Beside the scoop of guac that they put in it, I thought it was gonna be on the side, and it was close to the end of the burrito, and I was so close to finishing it, but I just couldn't stomach it. Like, no hate to those who like guacamole, but guac is no. Like, I'd rather eat spinach artichoke dip, honestly. So this is basically the burrito. It's chicken burrito with guacamole, brown rice, black beans, chicken, mild tomato, and extra medium. So let's see how it tastes. They didn't give me the side of guac, but it's okay. But I never tried guacamole before, so maybe it's best that they left it out. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. Before we start with our life update, we're just going to do a little disclaimer. We're going to say some things that people might not like, but if you find it disrespectful or you perceive it a wrong way, then the door is right there. Or, like, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out, because we're about to get real raw and real with you guys. So let's get up. So first things first, when we were making that video, we were living with this uncle. And then one day when we were about to head out to work, we stopped in the kitchen to say bye, and he was like, you guys have 10 days. And so Nathaniel was like, why? Like, what's the point of it? And he was like saying how we were wasting water. Keep in mind, you guys, this is a little TMI, but he was saying that, like, we literally didn't shower for 4 days straight.
Ew.
And the one day that we did shower to go to work was the day that we were supposedly wasting water. But you can carry on since that's your family.
Yeah, that was too much info.
Shut up!
But yeah, so we made a decision after work to leave, and we just left. Excuse me. We decided to just leave, and we had nowhere else to go, so we slept in the car for a couple of days. And that's when the security, right?
We slept in the hospital parking garage for like 4 days straight, and then the 5th day came and we saw the security, and so we continued to go up to the top of the parking garage, and then all of a sudden the freaking security does his rounds twice, doesn't even say anything to us, and then immediately our gut was telling us to leave, but this time we discredited our gut because we were like, we're tired, we just got off of work. And then not even 2 hours later, a police pulls up. And at first the cop was skeptical, as all cops are before they find out information. And so he ended up letting us go. But me personally, I was honestly thinking we were gonna get sent to a shelter or something. Like, it was just, like.
Security could have just told us to leave, we would have left. It wasn't a big deal.
Exactly. And it's just so crazy how that ended up. But then the police officer ended up telling us like a parking lot that we could go to, that we wouldn't be bothered. But then that parking lot, we only stayed there for like a good 2-3 days. Yeah. And then all of a sudden we saw a sign over there that said no overnight parking, and we didn't want to take the risk again because I'm sure they have our license plate and stuff down. But after that, we called his grandma.
So we stayed at my grandma's for a few days. We stayed a couple days, but then we decided to also leave because we didn't want her to get in trouble since she lives in a 55 in a community. It's an apartment. It's pretty much like an apartment. Building, and it's only 55 and up. So we stayed a couple days. She asked downstairs, so we're not really supposed to stay there. So, but they were okay if we like, you know, came up, showered, changed clothes, whatever we needed to do. Obviously we took naps, but yeah, and then we decided just to leave because we didn't want to get her in trouble. So, but we did that for like a good week or two. We did laundry across the street from her building since it's close by, and then we decided to leave to not get her in trouble, and we stayed in the car for like a day or so. I think like a day, and then we decided, we just made the decision, just let's go to a hotel. So we went to a hotel. We stayed there for what, 5 days? 4 days? 5 days?
I want to say 5.
It was Sunday night, Sunday morning, Sunday night, Monday, Tuesday.
It was no longer than a week.
I think 5 days, I think it was.
Yeah.
And you was gonna say that?
Shout out to the hotel that we stayed at, because that bed was mad comfortable. It was so comfortable.
No problems with the place at all.
I could have stayed there for like a whole month.
And it was remodeled too, so.
And during this time period, we were actively looking for places while trying to find a place to lay our heads at night. And so after the hotel, we went to the laundromat, and we were in contact with a former coworker. So she knew about our situation, and she was like, well, how about you guys stay with us temporarily until you guys find a place? Only thing you'll have to help out with is food. So we're like, all right, bet. So we move in with her. Everything's all fine and dandy. And me personally, I knew what type of person she was, but I looked past that. Like, I began to see her as a person that was providing a place for us to lay our heads at night. And I was very appreciative of her, and we were both appreciative out of it. And so we moved in, and not even the 3rd day, shit started to really hit the fan. Ooh. Like, we work a night shift work schedule. If we're sleeping all day, it's not because we're being lazy, it's because we need our sleep. We value our sleep. Like, I refuse to be woken up. I'd rather be woken up by 10 alarm clocks than a fucking. But anyway, so she would always wake us up, and her husband would always say, like, oh, there's no excuse for them to be sleeping in that late. Like, we work a night shift schedule. Like, freaking fuck off. But anyway, so we move in with them, and we have movie nights every night, I guess you could say. Some nights we would just come off work and just go to bed. And then so they have their own company where they clean, and Nathaniel went with her husband to
make some extra cash.
Yeah.
That was all it was.
And would you like to say what her husband?
No, you can take the floor on that one. I don't like
You were there.
Yeah, I don't like talking about it.
Say it. Her husband got a little raunchy.
He got a little out of line and was mentioning that his wife wanted to do a swap. Like, who can blame, you know? But
Comfortable if you used to watch Wife Swap, because me and my mom and sister used to watch that shit all the time.
But I tell him, me and my wife don't do that. Keep in mind, they're older than us, way older than us.
57 years old.
And either way, I don't like to share my food. So no.
Oh my
I was not
boy.
into it, and I know she wasn't into it, so we didn't. I said no, because at first he was like, he was asking me the question. He was like, "Don't be mad. I'm gonna ask you a question. Don't be mad." I was like, "I won't be mad." And then he told me my wife wants to do a swap, and then my mind was like,
all the signs were there. Like, I'm honestly surprised that this happened.
my mind was like, "What's a swap?" You know, just to get the information out of him, to see what he was going at. And he's like, "That's when you and I, when she and her, me and her, me and you swap wives." And I'm like, "No, we don't do that." And
Swingers type shit.
a part of me wanted to punch him in the face. A part of me was like,
You did not want to punch him.
I can't. I cuss him out, whatever. You know, he's driving. He's taking me to this place. We just left the house and he comes up with this shit. And I was like, what do I do? And then I quickly just changed the subject. And we started talking about something else. And he came up again and said, "You're not mad at me." I'm like, no.
And not only
But
that,
I was just disgusted. I was like, oh,
and not only that, but like sometimes when we'd be having movie nights, like we would have a conversation while the movie was playing, and like the woman kept on bringing up like,
"Oh, I'm not prejudiced, but I'm not a racist, but..."
and she would start talking crap about black people, which immediately put me having my blood boiling. But it was like I was caught between saying something and caught between just shutting myself up, because I was like, if I say something, these people are providing a roof over our heads, somewhat food in our stomachs. I was like, I'm not going to say anything, even though it's taking everything in my willpower to say anything. And like I finally like was going to have enough of it, and I was just gonna be like, "Oh, I bet you have a black best friend." Say, "Oh." Like, I just freaking can't stand people like that. Like, if you're racist, just say that. Like, and why the freak would you be racist knowing that I'm half black? Like, she's lucky I'm not out here being ratchet and out here being ghetto. Because best believe, if it was the old me, I would have been rocked her shit, but...
I just don't know why she has to say a comment like that to begin with.
Exactly. Like, what does color have to do with anything?
Or what does the color have to do with anything?
Exactly.
Of what happened? Because she was explaining about people stole this, or this person we're not supposed to be, but she will like literally say that.
Yeah.
Like she like the last comment was, like her comment was, this was really like pissed me off, because I was like, and I was thinking of Jenna because she's half black. She's like, you know how black people smell?
Alright, that has nothing to do with our life update.
That was really
But anyway.
Oh, we're getting off track.
Yeah. But anyway, so after we moved out of her house, like we literally moved in our house yesterday, then everything was all fine. Like, if anything, we left before they could even wake up. I didn't even want to say bye. But yeah. And my alarm clock just freaking interrupted us.
Let me find out.
But yeah, so basically, what I was saying was, we moved in this place yesterday and we love it. Like, we really freaking love it. It's really like our very first house. So be on the lookout for our house tour. It's gonna be coming soon after this video. And one other thing I wanted to say that has nothing to do with our life update. We're done with the life update, but I just wanted to say, if we go weeks without posting, I promise you it's not us. It's just when I try editing on my phone, iMovie either doesn't fully back up my iCloud videos and pictures, or it will say that my storage is full. So I'm really going to try working hard to make sure I get a MacBook or maybe even a camera, and maybe even download Sony Vegas on his laptop since I'm familiar with Sony Vegas. But we really are trying to put out as much content as we can, and it sucks that we weren't able to participate in Vlogmas, but it's all like next month for sure we're going to participate in Vlogmas, and that's a promise. But we did put up our Christmas tree. I will insert the video of me and him putting up the Christmas tree. We really do like it. It's so freaking beautiful, and I can't wait for you guys to see what an amazing house we have. It's not much, but it's something, and we're gonna stay here for years, so I'm just really happy with the way our life has been going. And this video is just to say, no matter how much storms or how many curveballs life may throw you, don't ever use that as an excuse to put yourself back. Like, use that as motivation and drive to work your ass off, save up enough money, and just do whatever makes you happy. Like me personally, I like retail therapy, travel therapy, and ink therapy. Like, I'm happy whenever I'm traveling, or if I'm getting a tattoo, or maybe even spoiling myself with a shopping spree. So just be happy, and yeah, just live life to the fullest. And also, one last thing we have to say is we just have to get a, like, we just have to, I'm not gonna say what we have to get, but we just have to get a few things and put our house in order first before we do the house tour. So just be on the lookout for it. We're gonna put in a lot of effort for it, and I'm really excited. So if you guys like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. Also subscribe and hit the bell icon so you guys can get notified every single time we
post a new video.
So we love you guys. Thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you for 40 subscribers, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.
I can't even see you. Oh my god.
So we're building a TV. Cool. Oh, Jasmine.
All right. Alright, you guys, for the essential oil diffuser, I think we're gonna do air freshener. 1, 2, 3.